Good morning, everyone. All right, we're going to try something this morning. Mr. Charlie's still having computer internet problems, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and bring Mr. Charlie up another way. So, as soon as I see Mr. Charlie make a comment, alrighty, where is Mr. Charlie? There's Mr. Charlie. He made a comment at 8:58. Charlie, make a comment now, buddy. Alrighty, Charlie, that's been done. You were removed that way, so I will post the link and see if we can get Charlie in the regular way. Alrighty, guys, this is for Mr. Charlie, the link there. And while Mr. Charlie's waiting to come in, we'll come in and start saying hello to everybody. Good morning, Danny N. Good morning, Stu. DK1 Detect. Good morning, Keegan. Welcome, Brian Euler. Scott Jarvie. Morning, sir. Melody Price. Good morning, ma'am. Oh, Danny Boy's here early this morning. Good morning, Danny. Old Palone. Good morning, Old Palone. Moon over Miami's here. Good morning. And there's Papa Rouse. Marty V. Frankie PD Sandigger. There's Mr. Charlie on the stream. Martin Smythe. Good morning, Martin Smythe. Uh-oh, it looks like Charlie's trying. Mrs. Can Do, good morning. Gold Penny Dutchy
I don't know
Jocko.
how long this is going to last because you're freezing out already on my side, and I know it's
See,
mine.
Charlie, you brought yourself in, and you
I
can
don't
only
know.
do that as a managing moderator, but yet I've
I
already
want
taken
to
you off.
understand Streamlab owns. I
Good
clicked
morning,
on the
Brian
link.
Euler.
You dropped the link. I clicked on it.
Yeah, but you brought yourself into the stream. It didn't wait for me to bring you
Yeah.
up. Good morning, Brian Euler, Jim Steele, Buddy Biggs, Marty Verstel. Yep, Charlie's locked up again already.
Stream today, me being here.
Shannon Dalton. Charlie's got to get it figured out on his end, guys. I don't know what's going on. Charlie has issues, folks. I think he scared his computer by shaving. Good morning, Gregory Gibson. My name is Charlie. This is my comment. Morning, Buddy Biggs. All right, let's see who else we need to say hi to this morning. I know, fingers crossed. Good morning, chilling and grilling with Dan B. Mark the Berg Hunter. Good morning. I believe I said hi to Buddy. Mike the Greek. Yo, Mike. What's up, buddy? Mr. Martin Smythe this morning. Gregory Gibson. Papa Rouse. Everybody's saying hi this morning. Thank you, folks. Everybody, thank you very much for everybody associating and saying hi to each other. There's Mr. Javier Garcia. Good morning, brah. And there's Mr. Happy Chappy with my $2 morning uh, super chat. Thank you very much, Happy. Thank you very, very much. Good morning. We're still working on getting Charlie in here. You know, Scott, I was going to suggest that. I know, Mark, he looks completely different now that he shaved. You know what? I'll go ahead and text him, Mark. That's a good idea. Let me text him. All right. I sent him a text, guys. Yeah, he didn't make it long. It's all right, Jim. We appreciate you being here for as long as you can be here, Jim. Yeah, Frankie, I don't know what's going on with Charlie's PC. This has only been happening in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, he's going to take your suggestion, Scott, and he's going to try coming on. Good morning, Mr. Tom Riley. Good morning, Miss Paula Abrams, a.k.a. Hi, MENARDO Rob and Chuckling Charlie. Yeah, Chuckling Charlie's having issues this morning, Paula. There's Mr. Swifty this morning. Smash that like button, y'all. Thank you, Swifty. We have 28 good people watching already first thing this morning, and we have 23 likes. Thank you very much, good people. Martin Smythe, good morning, Martin. I haven't had coffee yet. It's still brewing right now. Mooney said it crashed last night. I think he had to restart it last night. Okay, let's see who else is here this morning. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. You guys are awesome. There's Mrs. Swifty, Miss Karen, Joyful Paintbrush. Good morning, Miss Karen. Welcome this morning. I got to watch you guys while I was driving back from, I have no problem telling you what city I was in because it was such a bust. It was Frostproof, which is about 120 miles from here on my Friday cross state trip. I was so close. I was past further than halfway across the state that when I was on some side road and I came to one of the main roads, it said left for Tampa, right for Vero Beach. Well, Vero Beach is the side where Kimberly and Pat lives. I was closer to their side of the state than I was back towards my side of the state. That's how far over I went to Metal Detect Friday. And it turned out to be an absolute total, 100% bust. But, Charlie says drop the link. There is the link for Mr. Charlie. But that's okay. It'll be a real detecting video, and I'm sure people have had days like that. And yes, Buddy Biggs, Joyful Paintbrushes, Mrs. Swifty. I didn't know that. Ooh, I get the big boy cup this morning. Hey, look at that. There's Cisco.
Hey, Rob.
We can see you and hear you and everything. Yeah, just set the phone up there on the end of the computer and just watch it on the screen behind you.
Well, I'm going to try to.
That's perfect, Charlie. People are missing their Charlie.
Well, I tell you what, this thing is a mess.
It's got to be something inside your computer, Charlie. Hey, Mark the Berg Hunter, I am 1 minute behind the chat, sir.
Did you see his comment?
People are like, Rob, Charlie, someone the link. And I'm like, oh, calm down, people. I'm 1 minute behind.
I actually told Mark, yeah, I'll probably be able to join next week at this rate.
Damn.
Even that I'm not here. It's cold in this room, buddy.
There it is right there. I'm like, at that. See, I'm only 1 minute behind.
Hello, everybody in chat.
Paul Evans, Rob, here on the southern East Coast, the internet is very spotty these last few days. Some people last night in Charlie's stream last night, because we had this problem with Charlie last night. He couldn't even be in his own stream last night. People are saying, hey, it's because of the solar eclipse yesterday.
Mark has the same problem going on with his.
There's County Seat here this morning for another day of abuse. Welcome, County Seat and Ken and T. I know, buddy. We were talking about this last night. Charlie does look like a baby, doesn't he?
Baby's ass.
Hi, everybody. This is Charlie's 14-year-old brother.
Oh, boy. I don't look that young. Hi,
Charlie,
Patty.
I couldn't figure out why you look so different, so I pulled this up. Hang on. And I'm like, well, that's why he looks so different. He had a full beard and mustache. And Denise goes, oh, you're a trained observer, Rob.
Were you a detective on the force? Weren't you undercover? You had to be able to pay attention to all that stuff.
Yes, I was a detective for a year.
Wow.
Rob and Babyface Nelson. No, he's Babyface. He's Babyface Gangster Charlie. Gangster.
Well, somebody called me Baby Huey last night, so that was fun.
There you go, Baby Huey. Morning, Blistering. Who is the 25-year-old? Yeah, Javier. I'm going after the young ones now, Javier.
God. Dave, the fox in the ground. How you doing, buddy?
Morning, Dave. Good morning, Miss Deb Melvin. Good morning, Just Be Cool.
Hey, Brian, Mr. Shannon Dalton. Jamie, what's up? What's going on, the old Pelon? I'm sorry about... This is how we have to do this today until I get this thing figured out.
Shannon, that hat could deflect signals. Let me tell you, with that brim right there, that brim will just send everything right back to outer space. I'm telling you.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
There's surfboards out there that aren't as wide as that brim of that hat, okay?
I saw that one, Danny boy. Pretty good.
It could be, Marty. Yeah, Mrs. Candu, we were talking about that last night. Charlie put melon on about 2 weeks ago, and that's when his computer problem started, and we have no idea if it is melon. But
no, I don't know. And I went into the program to try and delete, and I can't find StreamYard or Streamlab in there.
See, you keep talking about Streamlab. I don't know what Streamlab is.
Well, apparently Streamlab owns Melon and StreamYard, from what I was told. But that was a thing that I had to download, and I can't find it in my downloads now, so I don't know how that's working.
See, there's nothing to download with StreamYard. You just click on it, and you go to it, but it's not like an app that you download in the computer. It's just a third-party website. So there really shouldn't have been anything you had to download, Charlie. Because I know everything that I download to my computer with it being so old.
Thank you, Paula.
Good morning,
I don't know, brother.
Minor.
What's that?
I said, good morning, 406 Minor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Scott says my internet's gotten so much worse since they started 5G. Yeah, we're nowhere near close to getting 5G down here, Scott. We're redneck Florida. They're not going to be giving us 5G soon.
I think I will be able to go to the StreamYard side because they have a help desk. And I was trying to do that last night, and they were telling me do this, do that, do this, do that. It just got to the point where I just got frustrated. And
we knew, everybody could tell you were getting frustrated. People said, Rob, we expect there to be a computer coming right through Charlie's screen any second.
This is anonymous. We have taken over your computer. Right, Martin? How's it going, the Triple R? DK, what's up, buddy?
Good morning, Martin. Fox in the crowd, he does look 10 years younger. We're not kidding. Good morning, Mr. Triple R Martin, how we doing this morning, sir?
I might have downloaded a virus, Moon. Thank you, Mrs. Candido. I'll look into that. Also, your prize is on the way to you, ma'am.
Now, Charlie, have you had any problem with any other sites have you gone to?
No, it's just this.
That's weird. Well, since I haven't seen Tommy log on, he could be lurking. We're just going to blame it on Mel and Charlie.
I can't blame. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it was the melon. I just know that I'm having issues after the melon, after the fact that and Tommy tried to help me walk through it and look for that crap last night after this for a couple hours, and he had a lot going on, so I appreciate that, but I just couldn't get it.
Oh, Tommy did with you last night?
Yeah, I think we were up until about midnight at least trying to find it in my computer, and it was not working out. Then I went to YouTube and it showed me how to get into it that way, but I still couldn't find the program in there.
Yeah, Gregory, he's not going to do that, Gregory, because when I got this hat, Gregory, it came looking just like Charlie's hat, and I had to get it.
He destroyed it, folks. He destroyed that hat. What's going on, Danny Ann?
It's beautiful, Charlie.
No, it's just a hot mess now, buddy.
Good morning, Stu, Martin Smythe.
County Seed Adventures, Ken and T. How's it going, bud?
Charlie Paula says you're much better looking than little baby Huey.
Thank you, Paula. Paula's so nice.
I know, as opposed to Autism Mary.
Well, Mary cracks me up. Well, she can't watch you, boy. I tell you what.
She was on point again last night.
She was.
Shannon says, I got this program. I think it's called Google. It gives me a lot of information.
Shannon also put good looking hat, Rob, until you ruin it by bending the brim.
This hat makes me look taller, Charlie. There you go. Mrs. Kendu's giving you some advice, Charlie.
Yep.
Good morning, Miss Patty Disharoon.
I'm the one with the problem, and you're still back in chat. WTX metal detecting. What's going on there, bud?
You don't have a problem, Charlie. We did a reach around or a work around or whatever you want to call it.
We did not do a reach around. No.
I know, Charlie.
Those Menardo moments, I swear. Oh boy.
Hey, I got through Friday the 13th yesterday or 2 days ago with no Menardo incident. So
there you go. Mystic Librarian, what's up? Mike the Greek, yo. Hey buddy, I know they told you last night, but I will get to the post office tomorrow, and I'll get that sent out along with some stickers, pal.
Chappie, that's what we were discussing last night. Every time I go to we were using the word nefarious last night. My computer has to be reset. While Charlie just hasn't reset his computer from the last porn site. And Denise has told me I can only do porn from the laptop. I can't do it from the family computer. The family computer doesn't like it.
I have a burner computer for that.
Oh, that's a great idea, Charlie. A burner computer. I never thought of that, Charlie. That's it.
I was thinking.
Thank you, Shannon. Shannon says the hat is correct.
I kind of changed the words on that, but yeah.
Bend that brim, Swifty says.
No, Swift, no.
See, Swifty lives out there in redneck country. This is you go out in the redneck country like that, Charlie, you're going to be
what are you talking about? We're down here in the South, son. I go to Alabama. I go to the hunting camps. I go everywhere.
You go in. I bet the next time you go into your hunting camp, if it's full of good old boys, somebody will say something to you about that hat. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay.
They haven't said nothing yet.
Well, that's only because.
And I will tell you this, Rob. At the camp, I am the only one with a tan. So, Everybody else is bearded and good old boys. Hello, Komodo. How's it going, bud? Hey, John, how's it going?
Oh my God! Now Buddy Biggs is doing hashtag reach around.
Yeah, way to go, buddy. The 406 miner, what's happening?
Oh, Gregory, you never know what you're going to get in here on a stream. But it's great having Frankie here 2 weeks in a row, Charlie.
I know.
Scratch Master's here. Good morning, buddy. Scratch Master's he's also a metal detectorist. This is his lottery scratching page. Guys, if you think watching people do coin roll hunting is watching paint dry, there's some people that think watching people scratch off lottery tickets is watching paint dry. But let me tell you something. These scratch off channels get more freaking views than metal detecting channels, which blows my mind. So good morning, Scratch Master.
Good morning, Scratch Masters. Good morning, Dirt Devil Detecting, Mr. Buddy Biggs.
Yeah, 406 says stop surfing the dark web. AJOT is here this morning. Good morning. We haven't seen AJOT in a while.
No.
Yep. See, good old boy Frankie agrees with me. Put a curve in it.
I just can't ruin a hat that way.
Now, let me ask you something, Charlie. Do you actually own any hats at all that are curved?
Say that again?
Do you own any hats at all with a curved bill?
Why is that coming on now? I don't know now.
Don't touch anything. It was working well.
I didn't touch nothing.
Well, you got your finger over the speaker. No, did he freeze up on his phone? How the hell does that happen? How does your phone's not connected to the computer at all? Have a good night, Patty, or good morning. Thank you, AJOT. Thank you. Jim, have a good day, buddy. Have fun whatever you're doing. Chappie, I bet you did, sir. Yep, there he went again. Martin Bishop, good morning, Mr. Martin Bishop. Good to see you. And good morning, Angie and Rick, Family Adventures. Good morning, guys. For those of you just logging on, Mr. Charlie's having some internet issues, and we're trying to work around it by having Charlie come on StreamYard through his phone, which I thought we were doing really well there for 5-10 minutes. He did sound like he was underwater there for a minute, Tanya. I didn't even think to look at his fan, Mrs. Kendu. His bandwidth is jacked. You know what, Chappie? That's a really good point. You might have a good point there. Well, that's true, Paul. I've never really thought of Pensacola though as a redneck town, but yeah, I guess the Panhandle's pretty damn rednecky. Yeah, no kidding, Mystic. Have Charlie unplug and reboot his router. Dirt Devil, I don't know if he tried that last night, but you know what? I'll suggest that to him. Let me put this link up for Charlie again in case he needs it, guys. Chappie, I'd love to have you come up, sir. I just put the link in. Tanya, he says him and Tommy last night tried to figure out how to uninstall StreamYard, but there's nothing to install with StreamYard. You just go to you just click on StreamYard on Google and it comes up and you just click on it and it's like a website. It's not an app that you have to download. Like it's just a page you go to, like CNBC or Google or Yahoo. Charlie should not have had to load anything for StreamYard. And I don't even know what this Streamlab things is he's talking about. Yeah, Scott, he should work his phone off the phone lines, not off the internet lines. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. That's right, Lyle. That's exactly right. Yeah, see, I've never heard of Streamlab. I don't even know what the hell Streamlab is. Yeah, Mike, he may need to get his cable company in there and and try to go to Streamlabs with the stream. See, now I'm calling it Streamlabs. He may need to try and get on the StreamYard and have the guy see that, and then if the guy tells him that's not our service, that's inside your computer, uh, that'll at least narrow it down for Charlie. Yes, most of them do 406. I hope Charlie's listening and taking all these pieces of advice. You know what? I'm going to go log on and see what. Yeah, see, it says Streamlabs is a streaming service. All right. Are Streamlabs and StreamYard the same company? Ah, they are not the same company. Good morning, Chappie.
Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Well, man, look at you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Having my coffee, brother.
That's it. There we go. I got the Reese's cup from Clark's Cove.
How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Nanu, mother puckers. Woo!
I hope you said puckers there.
I did say puckers.
We used the F word on the Saturday night show. I just Googled it. Streamlabs is made by Logitech International. It is a free live streaming software. StreamYard is a live streaming studio in a browser. See, so it's separate. Streamlabs is software you have to download, whereas live stream is just in your browser, like a web page. So that is different. There are two different companies. So if Charlie downloaded Streamlabs 2 weeks ago, that might be where his problem is.
Could be. What I understand, it's a third-party software, so there really shouldn't be much to add to it. You know what I mean?
But
you're basically granting it permission to use your computer.
I agree with Martin. It's the Russians. Absolutely. When all else fails, we can blame the Russians.
Well, you got to blame somebody.
That's right. See, now Chappie froze up. We wouldn't be able to tell because he doesn't have his ceiling fan going.
No, I don't. Sorry, everybody. It's cold in Ohio.
Ah, I was in the water last 2 days, Chappie.
Where?
The water. Well, Friday I was at a lake at a county park at a lake doing a small beach in a lake, and then yesterday I was at St. Pete Beach. Now I will say this: the water's getting a little chilly when you first get in, and now when I say chilly, it's not like 65 chilly; it's like 80 chilly. Okay, so if you're in 5 minutes, you're comfortable again. But considering the water here has been 86 to 88, we've gotten spoiled with the water all summer. But now here we go. Lyle, I want to talk about this for a second. Lyle just said he got a commercial. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, Lyle, and on stream. A lot of people started saying at different times they were getting commercials.
Right.
YouTube changed their policy. You have to go in now and say you don't want commercials. They changed it where it automatically starts putting commercials even in a live stream, and they will stagger them so like it doesn't interrupt the whole stream. So like maybe 20 people get a commercial at a time and the other people don't, and that's why some people are saying, "Hey, I just got a commercial." Well, I went in and changed the settings manually. If you don't want the commercials, I went and changed it to low commercial settings. So it's going to lower my revenue because I have less commercials, but I wanted to have the better experience because the live streams don't really make me any, I mean, they make me like 78 cents. I mean, who gives a crap? So
Right.
I went and changed it to lower the amount of commercials. So Lyle, hopefully you'll be getting less commercials, everybody.
YouTube's got to make their money, everybody. It's not a free platform, believe it or not.
No.
And that's the price we have to pay to use their platform. And I have no problem letting them do their thing.
You watch regular TV, you get cables. You want to watch Netflix without commercials, you pay for it. So
correct.
But
hey, Silver Paws, how you doing, brother?
Good morning, Silver Paws 22. Doing housework. That sounds like a lot of fun. Denise is like, no, it's Sunday.
What's up, Stu? What's up, PD? What's up, Gregory Gibson, Old Pelon, all these awesome people here. Mrs. Candu, Martin Smythe.
It's Pelon.
Old Pelon.
There you go. Charlie's been working with me for weeks to make sure I get that right. Good morning, Southern Relic Adventures. Good morning, Brian. Or Teach, as everybody calls him. Silver Paws.
How you doing, Southern Relics?
I owe you a prize, Silver Paws. I'll be getting that out hopefully this week. You know, it's funny. I owe like 20, 25 prizes over the last 3 weeks because I've been traveling out of state now all around for metal detecting. So I went to my email the other day. I haven't been on it in a couple of weeks, and I thought, man, there's going to be like 30, 35 emails of people screaming at me. There was like 3 emails, and just one person was like, hey, don't you owe me a couple of prizes? And I was like, wow, I didn't like, the whole internet didn't jump down on me. I want to thank everybody for being kind.
You'll find out that a lot of people are understanding in this community, and some people are just like, okay, ship when you can. And I appreciate that out of a lot of people right now.
There was a guy like 2 years ago when I was doing this solo, or when Pat was with me, that I didn't get a prize out. He sent me this nasty email saying, if I don't get my prize soon, I'm doing a video and I'm going to expose you as a fraud. And I was like, well,
what?
There's a friendly kind of person I want to subscribe into my channel.
Right.
I mean, I got a guy right now. I have a channel right now, and I'm not ready to announce his name. I'm going to be announcing his name soon. He asked me to do his 500 subscriber giveaway on my channel. Okay. So Charlie and I set up this huge stream. We set up duck races and random number picker guides. And he was supposed to give away this very expensive proof quarter set. As a matter of fact,
right.
Tom Kingery, who might be here this morning, Tom Kingery won it. Okay. It's
awesome.
Yeah, it's a beautiful wooden case with all 50 state quarters and then the 6 territories that the U.S. controls.
Oh, I've seen that. Those are way cool. That's a $300.
Yeah, well,
item.
He's never sent it out to the guy. Okay. And for like 3 months, I kept getting emails, text messages. Hey, it'll go out in 2 weeks. It'll go out in 2 weeks. And he did that for like 4 months, and then he stopped communicating. And then the last message I got from was, I've been very deathly ill, and I haven't been able to get to the post office. But then, like a month later, he put on a recap video of stuff that he found over the last 6 months, and that's when I said, bullshit. If you can do a video, if you can sit in your house and do a video. Okay,
then you
can package that up and call the post office or FedEx or UPS and have them pick that up at your door. Okay,
right.
You don't physically need to even leave your house anymore to mail out a package. So that channel is going to be. I'm giving them one last time, and then if I don't hear from whatever, I'm gonna make a pretty hefty substitute prize for Tom Kingery. But I trusted this
Well, that's
channel
awesome of you,
to
brother.
do a video. I mean, it's the reputation of my channel out there. Okay.
Right.
And that really upset me. Now, something like that, yeah, you can call out somebody that's 10 months and they haven't sent out a prize, and after repeated times where he said he will and he hasn't, that's different. If I'm 3 weeks late on a prize, I don't want to be getting fraud. You're a fraud emails, nasty fraud emails.
Man, what is wrong with people? We, as a community, are the kindest community on earth.
You guys are. You guys really are.
We do so much for so many other people, and so many people have done so many things for myself. And I just don't understand the backstabbing and the treachery and all that, the BS that goes on in the background. We don't need it.
No.
We have no place for it here.
No. Good morning, Mandy's game. And I got to admit that the metal detecting community is pretty good too. There's only 2 or 3 people that I would call bad actors, and one of those persons we've let time heal some things to where I'm at least talking to that person again. The other person, I don't see them ever changing their. Since I've already used that word this morning, I'll use it again. Their nefarious ways. I do have a gentleman's agreement.
I love that word. You got a $5 word there, Rob.
I know. I do have
you must have went to college.
I do have a person who confronted me at Florida Hunt 10 because I had been really, really bad mouthing him on this stream, and he confronted me at Florida Hunt 10. Don't ask me how we managed to park right next to his vehicle, and I opened up the door and he was standing there, and I went under my breath. I went, "Oh, holy shit, this is going to be ugly," because he's a big guy. And like I say, I will give him this. He was very polite to me, considering a lot of the nasty things I had said to him. But I also held my ground, and I told him he was a fraud to his face, and I told him that he didn't find all the rings and gold he said he did, and that I thought he was a disgrace to the metal detecting community.
Good man.
Huh?
Good man.
Yeah. And he's
like, well, balls. I'm proud of you, man.
Well, I'm not going to say something behind somebody's back that I'm not going to say to their face. And Kimberly, I was with Kimberly Creamer, the Sunshine State Detectives. We were up in Florida Hunt 9 together, and she was just standing there with her mouth hanging open. And as soon as we all left, he went, "Oh my God, who the hell was that?" And I said, "Well, you remember that channel we talked about a lot of the street?" "Yeah." I go, "That was him." "Oh, that's who that is." I go, "Yeah." But we left with a handshake, and he said, "Listen, I just don't want my name mentioned on your channel anymore, my channel name or my personal name." And I go, and he says, "Can you honor that?" And I go, "I can honor that." And thank you, hon. And but when you charge new people in the metal detecting community to learn how to use their metal detector, you charge them over $100 an hour. That's
dude, I'll do it for free.
No,
for free.
Our club, when new people come into our club, when somebody comes to one of our metal detecting club meetings, and we start off the meeting after our Pledge of Allegiance, we start off the meeting. Anybody new here? Any guests? A couple people raise their hand. Okay, hey, identify yourself and describe yourself. "Hey, I'm new to metal detecting. I just bought this metal detector, or I'm looking for my first metal detector." And then they go, "Hey, I just got it. I've never detected. Is anybody going out this week?" And you go, "Yeah, I'm going to Clearwater Beach Saturday. I'll be at this lifeguard stand at 3 p.m. Meet me there, and we'll show you the basics of your machine." That's how it works. Okay. Right. And the generation before us did it for us, and et cetera, et cetera. We have to hopefully teach the next generation, young kids.
Just go out and swing. Learn your beeps. If it beeps, dig it. And then after you repeat the cycle enough times, you learn what the beeps are.
Well, and I will tell you something else, Happy, that's going to blow your mind here. There are a few people on my stream, and there's a few people that are my subscribers that are subscribed to him also. And there's 2 of them that run back and tell him everything I say. So
So ooh, Silver Paws just said he wants to do a 1 ounce giveaway. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, thank you, because I'm behind on chat. When I start telling stories, I get behind on chat.
I'm kind of watching too. I got the big screen going over here watching chat, and I'm watching the phone.
That's the advantage of having the second person. Absolutely, thank you.
Bill Brasky. Bill Brasky can eat 300 eggs. Bill Brasky.
Thank you, Frankie. That's what I'm going to do, Frankie, for that is I'm going to take care of it, Frankie. But if you want to, you know what? I was going to discuss this with Charlie, and hopefully Charlie will have it up next week, and we discuss it more next week. Guys, it's already mid-October. We forget that here in Florida because it's still 90 degrees, and we think it's summertime.
What? 90 degrees in Florida?
It was 87 yesterday, yeah.
Wow, it's in the 40s here, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. You guys are already in serious fall weather. You're sitting there with a sweat jacket on, and I'm still in the ocean water yesterday, metal detecting. So we get skewered with our seasons here because we don't have seasons here.
Wow.
Our winter is like 3 weeks. Okay, so
you know what I call Florida, Rob?
What's that?
God's waiting ground. It's God's waiting ground. That's where all the people go to retire.
we have a city where my house is. I'm at Denise's house in a town called Holiday, and my house is in a town two towns north called Newport Richey, and it's affectionately known as Newport Wrinkle because it's just, that's seriously, that's the name of the town. They just call it Newport Wrinkle because it's got so many mobile home parks with old people in it that's just. I mean,
that's good stuff. Hi, Crazy About a Mercury. Hi, Indiana Tones. Hi, The Dark Knight. How you doing, Danny boy?
Indiana Tones.
Hey, it's T. Hi, T. How you doing, hon?
See, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna have to go back and catch up on people's comments.
Backbreaking metal detecting. Welcome, Marty. How you doing, brother?
Let's see here. We're doing for WWP Monday 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time auction. Winner gets to pick off the tabletop. There you go, guys. Silver Paws is doing a fundraiser with some great prizes. Wanted to get that up there.
You just say hello. I'm Joe. I'm an alcoholic at meetings. Hey, what's up, bad idea?
Hi, Joe. Oh, let me get this back up here.
Thanks for having me up, Rob. I knew you needed a wingman today, and I knew Charlie or Rob wasn't going to be able to, or Charlie, yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. We're not perfect here.
Yes, it's my anus, not your anus.
Yeah, Bill's got a point there. Any chance, Chappie, you could change that name on there a little bit?
I could,
if you wouldn't mind, because yeah, this is Sunday morning. We get a few.
I'll have to pop out and pop back in, bro.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll bring you right back up. Thank you, Bill. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's exactly right, Danny boy. Yeah, that's exactly right. You sell your detector to somebody, at least give them some tips. When I bought my first detector, the store has a keychain with coins on the end of it on wooden boards, and they showed me. They ran it across. They turned my machine on. They ran it across. They showed me how to work it. Yeah, I don't even get me started. Charlie just said, "Hey, sorry about the mess, guys. It's not." There we go. That's better.
Is that better?
That's better. That's better. Thank you, sir. There you go, Mr. Dark Knight Detector is here. Welcome, Dark Knight Detectorist, all the way from across the pond. It's 66
Hi,
degrees.
Tanya Halliday, Dirt Clod Metal Detecting.
Good morning, Dirt Clod. Danny Boy says it's 66 in his apartment. I'm just wearing shorts. Yeah, Denise would be too, Danny Boy. 66 is her kind of weather. At 66, I'm freezing my ass off. Good morning, Lou. Oh, good morning, Miss Mercury. Miss Diana's here, crazy about a Mercury.
Mystic Librarian, Blistering Barnacles. I think I've said hello to you already. I'm sure I have, Jamie.
Apparently, Martin said a person's word should be there, and I agree, but yep.
Oh, is Rex here? Hey, Rex, how you doing, brother?
It's basic old school share the knowledge. Absolutely, Paula. I'm so happy that 99% of people agree with me. Read instructions and dig it off. Martin says, there you go. It makes it simple, guys. Read the instructions and dig everything. There you go. Thanks, Martin.
Keep it simple, learned. That's exactly how I learned. I put the thing in my hand, didn't have a clue, and just went out and started digging. My very first signal ever, though, was a 68 penny, and I was hooked. My very first dig ever was a 68 penny.
I was on St. Pete Beach yesterday, and I was digging at the water line. And like I say, Friday, I drove 219 miles round trip Friday to try this little swimming hole in lake that I'd seen 2 years before. And it's just been in the back of my mind to go do it. People go there with jet skis. There was always busy. I mean, it's a little teeny place on a lake in a city that's in the middle of the state with no beach anywhere around it. And that's all the people that community have to go swimming. So I'm like, this is going to be a ring rich environment. You know,
right.
I was really, I don't want to say expecting, but I was really hoping for at least 3 rings yesterday. I'm like, hopefully nobody's hit this place. It's in the middle of the state. It's like redneck community. Hopefully nobody's got a metal detector. I'm just going to go down there.
Hey, what's the matter with us?
I didn't say there was
nothing wrong. What's the matter with us?
Hey, I live at Redneck Central, so you're not going to hear me say anything. You know, I did a short on the car parked next to me that had a padlock on his driver's door because it wouldn't close. So you're not going to tell me I'm not. Yeah, I'm in Redneck Central, okay?
He's from Ohio, right?
But anyway, I got skunked there. I got 2 coins out of the water and 1 out of the wet sand, and then every beautiful ring.
Oh man, that sucks.
Was a pull tab or a bottle cap, and then they had a lot of this metal debris that I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was like somebody had taken and scraped the side off a ship or something, and it had like a metallic paint, and I just had all these chips. These flat chips of metallic paint in the water.
Yes, and they ring good.
Oh
those
my God!
Flat little pieces of metal, they ring. It's like finding the old flashing on a house when you're out in the woods. They ring so good.
There you go, Diana. See, Diana knows who I'm talking about. You are welcome, Mr. Bill, and bring the grandkids back into the room.
Hi, Susie Q.
Wow, Dirt Devil says, dealer had those test sticks when I bought my first White's machine back in the 80s. Yeah, we have a place here called Bill Jackson's Outdoor Adventures, and it's a family-run outdoor store. They have everything. They have camping equipment. They have paddle boards. They have kayaks. They have ski equipment, water ski and snow ski. They have scuba equipment. They have their own indoor pool where they teach you how to do scuba. And then they also sell metal detecting along with, they have firearms, guns, ammo, everything for hunting.
Everything you need.
Yeah, it's almost as big as like a Bass Pro, but it's
right.
Hang on.
Did we get him?
It was a little nib there for a second.
Charlie!
He's shaking his head.
Nope.
But anyway, they apparently have been selling metal detectors since the 80s or 90s. And yes, they had that key ring with those little like paintbrush type sticks on there. And he had each coin on the end of a stick. And when he put the batteries in my metal detector, he ran it out. So I knew before I left the shop what a quarter was going to be, what a nickel was going to be.
Oh, that's really cool of them.
Good morning. Good morning, Mark C. Nash Landings, thank you very much for the super sticker.
AU Diver 79.
Good morning, Greg.
And I saw Incognito. Hey, Incognito, how you doing, brother?
Let me put my flthunder@me.com. Nash, send me your address, sir, to this email, and I will send you off some nice stickers for your super sticker. Thank you, sir.
What's up, Tom Kingery? How you doing, my friend?
There's Tom Kingery. See, he heard us talking about his name there. Wow, Dirt Devil says it's 45 where they are.
Where are you at, 406? It's 45.
Wow, seen snow on top of the mountains already.
Whoa.
Angie, Rick, I was giving an old bounty hunter and I still don't know how to use it properly.
Hey, don't knock those old bounty hunters, man. I'll tell you, I use a 3300, an old 3300, and I upgraded to a Nell Thunder coil. That thing works, and it works good. It's got good discrimination. It's got good tones. Don't knock the old bounty hunters. Now, a Trek 4 or whatever,
what?
Yeah.
Everybody you talk to in the community have good things to say about the old original bounty hunters. Everybody. That's a very beloved machine.
It's a very easily used machine. I like mine because it's got ground balance and everything on it. So
yep, there you go. Dark Knight says we all have to get our knowledge from someone or somewhere, and the easiest way is to share it around. Pay it forward. Absolutely, Dark Knight. Stu says that's it. I got the machine. I went out and dug. That's, guys, you learn by doing. I mean, how many parents told us that? You learn by doing.
See, Danny boy, I gained my income and built my credit using a Bounty Hunter TK4.
And Danny's been doing it a while, guys.
Yes. Hey, Lyle. What's up, Just Be Cool? See, Just Be Cool's got a 3300. It's a good machine, isn't it? It's crazy, but it's a good machine.
Frankie says, I found a lot with my Bounty Hunter. Yep, Just Be Cool has the 33. Angie and Rick says it's 50 there and raining in West Virginia. Wow, I wonder how far they are from Swifty. So,
yeah, it's all cloudy and spitting rain here too. See, I'm getting a new Simplex. I'm getting a Simplex. That's my upgrade. I'm going to the Simplex. I saw a video today from Calabash. I don't know if any of you guys watch Calabash, but he sold his Manicore. He's done with the Manicore. He said, nope, no more. Suck it, Rex. I mean, hey, Rex, how you doing, buddy?
Who just put Buddy Biggs loves their Simtech Art Ultra. Marty says my first machine was a Jetco Mustang. Never even heard of that. And but it beats if I dug it. That's it. I have to admit, I don't dig every single signal on the Knox. Danny Boy says my wife found a $500 scrap gold ring with a Bounty Hunter Junior. There you go.
Sir Benji is trying to help organize an auction to get my last 2K. Need to get me to Ann Arbor for my treatments. If you can send anything, contact. Oh, I just missed it. That was Susie Q.
Oh, I'll highlight that.
Thank you. Susie Q is an awesome person. Please go over and check her out.
I have actually met Miss Susie Q, and I've got the privilege of hunting her with one. She on one of her trips from Georgia when she was living in Georgia. She came down here to Florida. And we were able to spend one day together. Fortunately, I couldn't put her on a good piece of ground, but we did find a couple things. She had just gotten her Simplex at that time. There you go. Wow, Mystic says the Manicore is a lemon.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
I don't want to say a lot of people say that. I've even heard Charlie be frustrated with his sometimes. Ow, Dark Knight.
Buddy Biggs, I loved and hated my 250 also. I put the double D coil on it from a 450, and it made all the difference in the world on it.
Yep, there you go, Danny boy. The only reason I stopped using older detectives machines is the battery cost, which is way too much, and buying them will show up to class. Yeah, I got to admit, whenever the industry decided to go to plug-in USBs, like an electric car, that's a winner right there. And then MindLab, you know, and I'm assuming you can with the other companies too. I've only owned MindLab, so I can't talk. But you know, now you can do the updates through the computer. That's awesome.
Yep, Nocta does the same thing. Yep. Hi,
Dan
Ladybug. How are you doing, hon?
Dan B, just get some tips from Danny boy. He won our detector last Christmas.
Crazy about a Mercury loves her 800.
Oh, I'll be loving my 6 and 800 forever.
Stu loves his Simplex.
Yep, there you go. Susie says she loves her Simplex. She loved it when she had it when I first met her, and you can also now get the sniper.
I gotta ask. I've heard a lot of things about the Simplex and water. Does it false a lot in the water? Because I've heard people talking about that the Simplex isn't really that great in the water. I'm just curious.
If anybody can answer that, let them know. Good morning, Ladybug Stacker. There you go. Troy says, I'm sticking to my 600. Troy and Dalton both have 600s, and they love them. I know they do. Of course, neither one of them will take them in the water.
True.
Of course,
I think they learned from you.
After watching Rob send 3 of them back, that's why they won't put them in the water.
The Leaquinox. I have a Leaquinox sticker.
Right. Where are my Leaquinox stickers? I haven't.
I found the Simplex stinks on saltwater beaches, but I could not get it to not false out. See, that's what I heard, Danny boy. I was just curious. That's the sticker. Simplex is always chattier as hell on wet sand in UK. Thank you, Dark Knight. See, I'm in landlocked, so I'm not really worried about the water, but I was just curious.
Yeah, and you know what, Chappie, that's a good point. I have found that if you watch a channel like I Dig Daytona, Denise will come in the room while I'm watching Brian. She's like, how can you watch him? I'm like, why? She goes, he's so monotone, I'd fall asleep. I'm like, yeah, but apparently people like that because he gets 3, 4, 5, 6,000 views on just one of his regular beach videos. And I got wondering about that. And then I start checking. You look at people like AEW, Adam, and other people, and even look at Ohio River History now that he's learning how to do the Blue Nemo and do underwater. Underwater and beach videos get more views than dirt videos. And I thought about that, and you wonder why. Why?
People want to go on vacation, brother.
That's exactly right. People want to watch something that they don't have or something that's new and exciting to them. And a lot of people would love to take a beach vacation. I had 2 ladies on the beach yesterday, and I didn't really notice them, but they were watching me dig at the waterline. So they had yelled to me, have you found anything? And I walked over to them, and I had found a little starfish charm yesterday. So I showed them a little charm. And they said, well, that's pretty cool. We've asked a couple guys here on the beach, and they won't show us anything. And I go, well, they're so worried that you're going to say it's their ring, and then you have all this complication.
Right.
She's like, oh, no, we didn't lose anything here. We just think we find this fascinating. So I was like maybe 10 yards north of them, and I got a ring. And they were still watching, and they looked up, and they went like this, and I went. And they come over, and I showed them, and they went, oh, this is so exciting. And so I said, can I film you guys? So I said, they said, yeah. So I filmed them with my conversation with them, and they were loving this because they were from Kentucky, and they were from nowhere near the water. So it's exactly what we're talking. They were here on vacation. They absolutely love Florida. They try to get down here once or twice a year. They're getting ready to buy a retirement place down here. So when they retire, they have a second place to come down to. But these 2 ladies were loving life in Florida. And I love hearing that because it's just beautiful here. I told them, I said, if I had all the money in the world, the only place I may want to live besides here is Hawaii. But I call this a poor man's Hawaii. I've got some shots on that beach yesterday, just absolutely gorgeous. St. Pete
The
Clover.
bay side is awesome, man. I love the bay side. The coast side is cool and everything, but the bay side is a lot cooler, I think.
I go over there 2-3 times a year. Sometimes I go over and stay with Kimberly and her wife, or I'll go stay at our Disney resort over there. It is very different on the ocean side.
Yes, it's a lot more choppy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, see, Diana says she likes to watch both types of videos, and I do too. But there are a lot of people that watch those because they're like, I'm never going to be able to get to beach detector. I'm never going to go down the ocean. It looks so beautiful. And and the scuba diving videos. How many people would love to learn to scuba dive, but don't take the time to do it?
Alicia.
Yeah. There
I
you
miss
go.
Hot
I
Mess.
know Tanya. I know Tanya and Jeremy, when they come down here and I get to hunt with Jeremy, Tanya and Jeremy love down here. And I think if it wasn't for their grandkids being so close to them, I think they'd move down here where Tanya's parents are, because Tanya's parents live on the other side of our county. So when they come down and visit her parents, Jeremy comes over and drives over here, and we go down to Hunt Clearwater Beach together. So
Clearwater's a cool area. You go down to Mad Beach then too?
I was actually right next to Mad Beach yesterday, hunting South St. Pete Beach. So yes, I was right there yesterday. It was mobbed. I mean, it looked like an August day. I had to circle the city parking lot 4 times until a car pulled out that I could finally get a parking spot. The beach umbrella guys were out there busy renting umbrellas and lawn chairs. In mid-October, they're still out there renting.
Man, we don't get that in Ohio. Nothing like that in Ohio, man.
Good morning. What's in the plug? Yeah.
Hi, Mystic Librarian.
Morning, Mystic. We still have all the. Good morning, Miss Alicia. Hot Mess Fishing's here.
Yeah, I saw her instantly.
Hi,
DK1.
We still have all the lifeguards in the lifeguard stands.
Man, that's a 9-month job, 12-month job for them.
Mystic says, I want to try water hunting, but I might catch gatoritis. You know what, Mystic? It's funny you say that. Denise was really worried about me Friday at this lake because it had a lot of there was a lot of lily pads and sawgrass there. But let me tell you something. I was detecting, looking at the water with one eye and looking that way with the other to make sure there was nothing. Because gators generally stay on top of the water when they're swimming. They don't like to attack you from underground. But yep, see, grandbabies had me stuck for. I know that's what Jeremy said, Tanya. And people, I have family and even people on the stream that contact me and say, hey, we're thinking of coming to Florida. The place we're staying at has a lake. Do you really think there's any alligators there? And I'm like, listen, people.
100%.
If it's a body of water in Florida that's bigger than a bathtub, assume it's going to have an alligator. Why? Because it more than likely does. Okay, there's not a freshwater lake in this state that's not overflowing with alligators. Okay, 99.9% of the time they're going to leave you alone because you're bigger than they are. But you had that family in that lake at Disney that wasn't supposed to be swimming in that lake because it was a non-swimming lake. And that gator came and took their kid off that lake.
That was messed up, too.
I'm sure they're going to get a shitload of money from Disney, even though there was a sign right there that said no swimming, alligators in area. But yeah, if you see a sign that says, even if you don't see a sign, assume there's an alligator in the lake.
Right. It's like Buddy just said, no wonder why they survived so many millions of years or whatever. Right. Right, Buddy?
Yeah,
Number one predator. They're the apex, bro.
Dinosaurs. That's exactly right. A&M Prospecting. Good morning. We got another person from the prospecting community here. Good morning.
I love the crossbreed that you bring in, Rob. We got the metal detecting, we got the magnet fishing, we got the coin community, we got the prospecting community. It's so many great people here, man. I love my Sunday mornings with you and Charlie, man.
Well, thank you very much. And I always love it and appreciate it when you come in and boom, there's that $2 Happy Chappy and I'm like, he's here this morning.
Yes.
But we do. And I will tell you, Pat, and I can't speak for other people, but Park Rat Pat was one of the first people, I believe, that did live streams, that did a lot of cross interacting with the prospecting community because he wanted to learn that. And as a matter of fact, he's up at JP's place right now. They did a they did a live last night or Friday night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was in his. He was at the campground yesterday morning.
Yep.
I went in and said hi to him.
So, but Pat's real big, and I'll tell you, like you say, I appreciate you coming up. And the reason I have Charlie, and I had Pat before Charlie, look at Marlon now that Tripwire's taking a break. It's awful hard for Marlon to run that stream because he does a very fast-paced stream. And the weekends that he's with, that Aurora's with him, you know, he's got a little bit of help there, but you know, she's still a youngster, and she can't do everything that Tripwire could do. But he at least has a second person, like you see the names coming up, and you can say hi. He's at least got a second pair of eyes, and she can help show things. But I know it's been exponentially harder for Marlon without Tripwire there.
I tell you, anybody that hasn't streamed before and been up on a live stream, this ain't easy. This is not an easy thing to do. I mean, to keep track of what, I mean, especially in my world, I run races and auctions and stuff like that. It's hard to keep up with what's going on in the chat. It really is. And then you miss something and you feel terrible that you missed it. And then you have to go back and apologize. And
like tomorrow, I'll get up tomorrow morning because I've got nothing going on this week. I'm not going anywhere, traveling anywhere this week. I'll get up tomorrow morning after Denise leaves to go to work, and I'll make a pot of coffee, and I'll start rewatching this stream and typing in the names to do the duck race. So I'll have it ready for next week. Right. And I'll watch it on like 1.5 speed or something. I can still understand people. And like you said, even with two of us here, I miss so many great comments. I miss so many such input and jokes from people, because once I'm talking like this, I'm not paying. I don't see the chat as good as I should.
Right, and me too. And I'm a jokester, so I'm always joking in the chat. Everybody knows. So it's different for me to be up here making the jokes because I don't see what people are saying all the time.
See, Dennis is saying the same thing. Good morning, Dennis, KCMD. If there's water, there's a gator. Yeah, the people that have come to Florida and know Florida know exactly that's how it is. Oh, Buddy Big says, speaking of the prospect community, I have 3 bags of gold pay dirt to go through, and I'm excited. Oh, hey, you're in that community. Let me ask you a question. An ad popped up on one of my YouTube videos yesterday. There is a machine made by some commercial company that you can take a bag of dirt, like a bag of sand you get from Home Depot. And I've had people say that they've actually found flakes in some of these different brands of bags of sand, depending on where they get it from.
If you're getting sand from out west, it's going to have gold in it. If you're getting sand from New Mexico, Arizona, and stuff like that, it's going to have gold in it.
Well, they have a machine that you can put like a 50-pound bag of sand on a conveyor belt, and it will tell you if there's metal in that sand.
What?
It's a big. It's like an airport thing that you put your shoe tray in, you put your bags on there, and it will tell you. It will show you an X-ray, and it will show you the little dots of metal in that bag.
It's the X-rays like we do for coins. Yeah. Wow, that's a very sensitive machine then.
I know, because I mean, and that's another reason why I like the Knox. I was getting these solid signals at the waterline yesterday. And I'm getting these little teeny pieces of aluminum that break off the rivet of the lawn chairs. I mean, they were like that. They were smaller than a BB, but yet I couldn't find them with the pinpointer. Yet the machine's saying, "Oh, there's something big there."
Yeah, it's like we're all going to Home Depot with our pinpointers now, says Alicia. That's the truth, Alicia. Home Depot is getting sold out all the place in today.
That's exactly right, Angie and Rick. That's exactly right. Miss Beth Cornett's here. Good morning, Miss Beth. She joins us every week. Swifty says it's a lot of work. Yeah, I want to try prospecting and I want to try gold panning, and I know it's probably a lot of work, but you know what? People don't realize how much Friday, if I got something yesterday on my second scoop in the sand, in the wet sand, and it came up on my second scoop, I was excited. I cannot tell you how many items yesterday that took me 10, 12, 15 scoops. And
don't you love chasing it in the hole, man? Don't you just love it?
I think it's going to be a penny this big. I had one that took me 12 scoops, and it turned out to be the bottom of an aluminum can. And I'm like, how the hell did you miss an aluminum can? But the problem was it was so light. When you put that in, it would move in that wet sand. And I don't usually have rings float on me, but I found a ring about 2 weeks ago on a beach I hadn't. It was the first time I was at that beach all summer, and it was a silver ring. It was a little Pandora love ring, but it was completely black. So I knew it'd been in the water a little bit,
right?
But it was in an area though that had like seagrass, so it didn't. It was like laying on the seagrass. So on my second or third scoop, I still hadn't had it. And fortunately, the current took the sand I disturbed away. And before I did my next scoop, I looked down and I could see something laying on there. And it was about 18 inches where I reached out and picked it up, and it was the ring. And it was actually floating when I put the thing in, since it was on top of the seagrass. When I disturbed it, it was actually moving out of the way. Now, sometimes your pop tops will do that, but a ring usually doesn't move on you. But because it stayed on top, it was moving.
That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy. And I'd like to apologize once again for Dayton, Ohio. Anybody that digs pop tops, it's from here. Sorry. We invented it.
Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Kendu. We are all the one big treasure fam. You're exactly right.
Hi, Grandma Kelly.
Morning, Grandma Kelly.
Hi, PA Patriot.
Oh my God, he's trying it again.
Good.
And look, he's
Charlie!
Nice and clear now.
I don't know if this is going to work.
All right, guys, my son's calling me. I'm going to hop on down. Charlie, good luck. Good luck with everybody. Much love. Have a great day. See y'all later.
Chappie, thank you very much.
Thank you, a happy troublemaker. Appreciate you coming in and helping out. We'll see how this goes, Rob. Still a little glitchy on your side. I don't know if I'm going to get dropped again. I hope not.
You sound good. Did you do anything?
Yeah, I was on tech support with StreamYard right now, and I actually got to get back with them. I had to drop my firewall. I don't know about that. And then prospecting, what's going on? Expression Outdoors, Grandma K. Hey, Angie. There's so many people. I'm sorry to everybody. This has just been bonkers.
Yeah, folks, if you don't know what Susie's talking about when she says I lost Archaeology Mikey and Mark Thomas is on a break. My Archaeology Mikey was a big fan of Susie, and he was in a lot of her streams. Big fan of her. And most of you remember Archaeology Mikey coming in our streams on Sunday morning, and he'd come logging on saying he was eating his, breakfast was 2 eggs, hash browns, toast, and Mikey would always give a description of what he was eating. That's how he started it off. I understand when he did his night streams, he would tell everybody he was having a burger and fries that night or whatever he had. Mikey was just a young guy, 22 years old, and we lost Mikey about 3 weeks ago, guys. He passed away in his sleep in his college dorm. Just knocked everybody back. Charlie and I sent condolences to his family on the register book at the funeral home, and just a devastating loss. And that's who Susie's talking about. And yeah, Mark Thomas is taking a break right now. But Susie, it's hard to do these streams by yourself without a second person or backup. It really is.
Yeah, it's definitely much smoother to run it with two. Mark Thomas. I mean, Mikey 007 definitely going to be missed. And yeah, Mark Thomas is such a big part of the community. He would come in here, change things around, constantly had a different name for himself. So I hope he's
always doing fun stuff.
Yeah, I hope he comes back and hope everything's okay.
Charlie,
Charlie's kid is big.
Charlie, what's in the plugs? Now, what's in the plugs is your brother, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Wow, you say
Timmy
that.
Ray.
He was asking Dennis if he's stopping by Pensacola on his trip down to Florida.
I don't know. I haven't heard from Dennis. He kind of mentioned he might, but I don't know.
Yep. Alicia says, I've watched videos of people finding golds in bags of sand too. Yeah, Alicia, that's like a thing right now. There's actually people going to Home Depot that get the sand from these places that Chappie was talking about, California, New Mexico and stuff. And I mean, they're not getting a lot out of it, but it's like,
Rob, you're gonna have to get a host. I'm dropping out.
Yeah, you're still here. Oh, there you went. Yep, see Joe saying that. Yeah, I want to try sluicing sometimes. I really do. Oh, looks like we lost Charlie, guys. Yeah, it's great, guys. It's great having people from the metal detecting community, the silver, the coin roll hunting and silver stacking group. Silver Paz has come over here and been a big fan. He's a big name channel over there in the silver stacking. He does great giveaways and lives. Thank you, Full Half. I'll be here, sir. Thank you. Hey, mid-November is only a month away. Good morning, Danny N. Backbreaking. Hello. Yeah, this is so hard to do without. But there's Grandma K coming back. 406. Yeah, to be honest with you, I just don't have the time right now. I got so many things on my plate going on right now. There's a few things Denise has asked me to get cleaned up and organized, so we have a little more room around here. I'm kind of a I don't want to use the word hoarder, but I'm kind of a hanger-on of stuff that I need to go through and get rid of some stuff. There you go. Good idea, Joe. Yep, they are. They are, Danny boy. It was a blip of Charlie just for a split second there. It was Babyface Nelson for a second. Grandma K, I know we were all saying he looks 10 years younger. Thank you, Mystic. Smash that like. We have 68 watching with 56 likes. Yeah, we're slacking on the likes this morning. Is Papa Rouse Bill still here? Good morning, Expressions of the Outdoors. There's Neil. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, well, just for a split second. He was on tech support so long his face did go bald. He just looks so different now that he's shaved. Yeah, Alicia, I've never tried YouTube support, so hopefully StreamYard is better. But he said he was going to get back with him, so hopefully he's on with him right now. Good morning, Miss Mona. Sorry I didn't say hi for 3 minutes because I'm 4 minutes behind on the chat. Yeah, Mark, it was really sad about. Cardino says, we know you're sorry, Charlie, and I apologize. Timmy Ray the King. Good morning, Timmy Ray the King. Welcome to the stream. My co-host is having difficulties this morning, something that started about 2 weeks ago when he downloaded a new app, and we're working on getting him reestablished, Timmy. Frankie. Frankie, do you want to come up for a little bit, Frankie? He does. Show me Stacker. He does look way younger. Yeah, that's been going around for a little while now, Diana. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to have omelets with London broil. That sounds absolutely yummy. I didn't eat breakfast either beforehand. I'll have to fix myself some eggs and sausage after we get off. Backyard Beekeeper Guy, good morning this morning. Welcome to the stream. That's right. Charlie doesn't want to claim anymore since he wouldn't give me the wins the other day. That's right. That's exactly right, Gregory. Easy come, easy go, Charlie. Oh, that's hilarious. There you go. Frankie says he's going to get some sand and see what he can find. Good morning, full half. Wait, it could be a Charlie appearance again.
I don't know for how long.
You always come on, Charlie, and you're crystal clear. Like your camera and your internet's like perfect. You're crystal clear right now.
Yeah, and it seems like it's good for a few minutes, and then, or not even that, a minute or so, and then it just goes buggy. I can see you start to stall, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Susie. It's hard without them. I know. Mark's taking that break right now and reevaluating some things. No worries, Chappie. Family always comes first, buddy. See, you look great now, Charlie.
Well, we'll see what happens.
It's funny when you popped in a minute ago, there was like 10, 15 people here that weren't here this morning. They were like, oh my God, Charlie looks so young. I go, yeah, we've been busting his chops all day. Nice.
Good morning, Mona. Babyface Charlie.
Gangster babyface Charlie.
Right on, Chappie. Appreciate you again, bud.
Yeah, Mystic. We don't want to talk about that. That channel is such a rip, but everybody goes and watches it. If I could get 1 million views on my channel, yeah, maybe I'd want to do something like that. But that X-Fine is so phony. But yeah, let's just tie a string to the back of our pinpointer and drag it down the beach and find a gold, a trunk full of gold coins. Oh, nice, no. Joe.
I get about 30 seconds. That's it, Rob. Yeah, I'm already dropping out.
That's weird. Thank you, Mrs. Kendu. Flying Aeromagnetics is here. Good morning. Now, Charlie, what happened when you were on the phone? Because your phone was working great. Mark, I think we're going to talk about that. I'm thinking about it.
It's doing the same thing, though. It's just weird.
There you go. 406 Miner has a good point there, guys. Buy from a reputable seller that's got good reviews, guys. I can do Z Hills full half. Thank you. Yep, there went Charlie. Wow. There you go, Buddy Biggs. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, good morning this morning. There you go. 406 giving us good advice there. I know, Joe. We've been all telling him he's got to take Pornhub off the computer. We've been telling him that. There's Cody Ammons. Good morning this morning. Anyone have any ideas on a cheap but decent detector for a complete noob? The two good inexpensive detectors right now, Cody, are the Nocta Simplex and the MindLab Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot the name of it. The new 705. Those are the two that have a lot of the electronic components of their more expensive brothers, but yet they're both under $300. And people have just been raving about both machines, Cody. So get yourself a Simplex or Simplex Ultra or the MindLab 705 Pro, and those are the two that are taking the metal detecting community by storm right now. Yep, there we go. See, I haven't even seen Diana's comment, and she's right there. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Chappie. Thank you very much. He does. He looks so clean. He looks too clean. He does. It is an imposter. Yes, we do love giveaways. Yeah, please, Frankie, come on up. Yeah, we would appreciate a shirt, Frankie. See, Charlie says he's not having any other problems with the computer or any other places he goes to or any other videos. It's just through StreamYard he's having a problem with. Zaxon's back. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Miss Brooklyn chick. She's here this morning. Good morning. I don't know yet, Dan. We're gonna do a surprise. Here we go. Dana says I'm 97 away from 2,000, and I'm planning another big giveaway celebration after I get to 2,000 to stick. There you go, guys. If you folks that aren't subscribed to go Miss Hot Mess Fishing, go check her out. Wow, a pinpointer with 5-inch depth. That's incredible. Silver Wrench is here this morning. Good morning, Silver Wrench. Miss Patty Disharoon's back from her babysitting duties. She loves having her grandbaby there, guys. He's stream skipping. There you go. Wow, everybody's still saying hi to everybody. We got a lot of people coming in the room. We got 83. Wow, we jumped from 68 to 83, folks. Grandma Kelly, you shouldn't be telling us your secrets like that. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, the 705 is the Xterra. Yes. It's funny, Mona, because I have the original 705. MindLab, way back before I started detecting, they had three machines called the 30, the 50, and the 70. And when they upgraded them, they changed them to the 305, the 505, and the 705. And when I first started detecting, the 705 was $799, which now you look back was very expensive for a machine of that caliber. But back then, machines were a lot more expensive. So I bought the 705, and I mean it worked great. Trust me, it's not an Equinox. And you look at the control pod on the thing; it looks like a toy now compared to how much better built the 6800 are. But so when MindLab released a machine to compete with the Simplex, they brought back the 705 line, but now they're calling it the Xterra Pro. Yep, there you go. Simplex BT and the Fisher 22, both are affordable. There you go. Buddy, that's why I don't use Park 2. Dalton and Troy hunt in Park 2 on the Knox. And they find more silver than me, and it is a setting that is more geared towards small silver, but I can't stand the tones. I just cannot stand the tones in Park 2 on the Knox, and I don't use it. I just love the tones in Park 1. Mandy's still driving. He is using a Menardo Rob filter, Lyle. There's Mr. Bill. All right, Frankie, I just put a link up there, sir. Hey, Charlie's here for another 30 seconds.
No, not even that. You already froze out.
Past and present, good morning. There's Mr. Vernon, good morning. We are doing well, Vernon. We're just Charlie's having internet issues. Even your brother's wondering what the hell you're doing, Charlie. There you go. Tom Kingery's explaining it, Mona. Thank you, Tom. You explained it better than me. Thank you. Wow, Chappie's only 25 away from 500, folks. Chappie's over there supporting everybody, folks. If you're not subscribed to Chappie, please go check out his channel. Morning, everybody. I'm on the phone, out on a bike ride. Chili stopped for coffee to say hello. Wow. Out for a chilly bike ride. It's not Charlie, it's his stunt double. Yes, it is, NorCal. It is his stunt double. There you go, buddy. And he's gone. A&M Prospecting saying hi to Olin. There's BC Treasure Trails, Mr. Jason. Is sundial no more 5 o'clock shadow? Yeah. Charlie's little brother's in the chat now. There you go. Danny Boy says, I broke 800 because you good people, and I'd love to hit 1,000 for the year's over. It would be awesome, but I'm not going to monetize the channel. Well, there you go, Danny Boy. He just does it to have fun, guys, and he's enjoying doing it. And hey, we all do it for fun, guys. My channel is monetized, and I enjoy the little bit of income coming in, guys, but it's not going to make or break me. So, you know, 5 or 6 years ago when I started this little adventure, I never could imagine. So, and is he there? Can we bring him up? Can we bring him up? As soon as I see a face, we will bring him up. There he is. Well, he's there in the backstage. There he is. Well, he's there, but I think, okay, there he is. Frankie, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wow, if Frankie can't work, you guys are going to start to get me paranoid that it's my system. Oh, it's now called the Xterra Pro. Thank you, Martin. Oh, that's right. It wasn't called the 705. Mine was the 705 Xterra. They took the Xterra name, not the 705. My mistake. Thank you, Martin, and the other folks. Frankie, can you hear me? You guys are going to get me paranoid that this is my system. Patty, I know you love being a grandmom. Dark Knight, and I just changed my settings so we'd get less of those. Good morning, Ronald Biasi. Is Garrett a machine of the past? Man, that's a really good question, Ronald. A lot of people are saying they need to come out with a new machine like Noctis come out and Mind Labs come out. But, you know, there's a ton of people out there still huge fans of the Garrett AT Pro and the Garrett AT Gold. But, you know, how long can they keep selling that machine for $600 when people have come up, you know, that machine's 12, 13 years old. Yeah, Alicia, YouTube changed their settings, and they made an announcement a few weeks ago that they were going to start doing more commercials on live streams, and you have to actually change your settings. So I went in last night when I set up the stream, and I clicked on less commercials, less revenue. I don't make much from live streams anyway. It's not a live streams aren't a way to make money on this, you know, unless you're doing some type of fundraiser on the live stream. But just doing a live stream itself doesn't really make you much money. You think it would for all the hours you're getting. So I clicked on the button. I changed my settings to do less commercials. So hopefully you folks are getting less than you did 2 weeks ago. Diana, do you have the yellow book? I don't have it here with me, but yeah, the basically the yellow Bible on the 6800. That book is great. That Andy Sabish, I think, is the one who wrote it. Wow, this must be the minute that they're doing the commercial for everything. My people are trying to beam Charlie up, but his wife is holding his ankle. Yeah. That could be true, Zaxxon. That could be true. Expression says I'm 60 away from 500. These are big milestones, guys. 500, 1,000. These are big milestones. I was excited when I hit my first 100. Charlie looks like he's in 180 resolution. Wow, Buddy says the first video I posted was 8 months ago. This has been a real whirlwind.
Bummer.
Kenneth Bird, good morning, Kenneth Bird. Diana's ready to do a penny coin roll hunting video. There you go. Expand out there, Diana. The two really good starter machines or machines for people that are easy to use are the Simplex, the Noctis Simplex, and they have a new version now called the Ultra, which has got a few more bells and whistles. So NOKTA, Noctis Simplex, and the MindLab Xterra. They both have some features of their older brothers, of their bigger brothers that are more expensive, but they're both good machines. Now, the Simplex is supposedly waterproof. The Xterra is not. You can take it into the wet sand, but you can't take it in the water. So, yeah. There's a lot of videos on the internet.
The Xterra Pro you can take in the water.
Oh, you can?
Are you talking about the old Xterra? The old Xterra?
The MindLab Xterra. The one they just came out with that's under 300, Charlie? Man, he was there for a minute. He sounded really good.
If you're talking about the new Xterra Pro that came out, it's good for 16 feet.
Oh, okay. There you go. My mistake.
I think this is crap. I hate this stupid computer. Man.
Good morning, Mr. Jim Duncan. The big winner yesterday. It is all my fault. I'm taking.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm frozen. I'm sure I'm frozen.
Rob's not.
Wow, Expression says I have a Garrett AT Max and I still haven't used it. There's somebody out there that would love to have that, Expressions. Is coffee flavored moonshine close enough in the morning? Asking for a friend. Yes, it is. Whatever gets you going in the morning. Coffee flavored moonshine will do it. Nice, Danny boy. Oh, he got 3 today. Sorry, Danny. He's talking about the ads, so not nice. Oh my God, 48 degrees. He's already put in 60 miles. Past and present. I did 60 miles on a bicycle one day, one time. And I was young. I was like 31, and I couldn't walk the next day. Mona's got the free premium, no commercials for 3 months. Nice. There you go, Buddy Biggs. You know what, guys? I do have 2 races pre-done, so let's see if we can get them going. Even without Charlie here, I can run 2 races. Let me get my live stream book set up here. All righty, guys, let's get up. First off, we'll do a race for everybody that was in Charlie's stream last night. And that would be the alien race. So let me get that going. Share a screen. Share a screen. Okay, there's the alien race. Set. Shuffle characters. All right, let's get them up there. They are up there. Let's go to super full screen so people can see them. All righty, guys. This is for everybody that was in Charlie's. We will do a mystery silver coin for this. If you were in Charlie's stream last night, you're in this race. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. This is for a mystery silver coin. For all you good people that hung in with us last night with Charlie's internet problems last night. Seconds to go here, guys. Alrighty, 9 seconds. We got Bob Mazzulli up there. Oh, here comes SC Sheldon. Is it going to be Sheldon? Yes, it is. Sheldon has not won in a while. Boom, congratulations, Sheldon. Congratulations, Sheldon. Martin Smythe second, B. Higgles third. There we go, guys. Congratulations, Sheldon. No worries, Expressions. That's family comes first. Good morning, Scott Jarvie. Congratulations, he says. Everybody's saying congrats to Sheldon. I will send Sheldon an email, let him know, send me his address. The music reminds me of Scooby-Doo when they were chasing ghosts or something. That's right, Jason. He says, give me the link. Will do, Bill. Now I'm starting to, don't mess with me, computer. There we go. No worries, Frankie.
Good morning, Rob.
Look at that. There's Mr. Reliable Bill.
Yeah, I would have hopped on earlier, but I've been having internet issues. So,
what the hell's going on this weekend?
I don't know. Look, Charlie's back for a bit.
I don't know for how long. Zach said basically turn off the Wi-Fi on the phone and hook up to 4G.
Ah.
Hey, if that works, Charlie, it works.
Yeah, he's going to try and help me clean this thing up after.
So everybody's saying hi to Bill. Probably going to be saying hi to Charlie again, too.
Good morning, Owen, Papa, Swifty, everybody. Bad idea. John, let's look.
Wow. Diana says it's October. We always have interference in October and March. All right, we got 75 watching now with 72 likes. Thank you, folks. You brought the likes way up. Appreciate it.
NorCal, hello.
Good morning, Miss Deb. Bill, Happy Chappie last week said there's a way that I could take and cut and paste all the participants in the chat today to build a race really fast. All right, our poll was 95 to 5. Would you go back and metal detect a very productive yard?
Or a delay.
Now this is funny. On my end, Charlie's coming through better than you are, Rob.
I didn't hear what you said, Bill.
You're coming through better than Rob is right now on my end.
This thing is just nuts, man. And somehow I got control on Rob's stream from the phone. I could change his banners, change the brand, all of that.
Wow, that's wild.
That is. Wow. Flying Arrow, hello.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, Rob, what did your shirt say?
John Long, how you doing?
Morning, John Long. Viewer got me this. It says, I don't always do curb strips, but when I do, I call 811 before you dig. Call 811. Keep digging, my friends. Instead of stay thirsty, my friends. Yep, guys, the subscriber got me this. The cops called me because the lady was upset that I was doing curb strips.
That's a great shirt.
Knew that the obscure law about having to call 811, so he insisted the cops forced me off the curb strip because I hadn't called 811. So the cops told me I couldn't dig because they had to enforce that administrative law. So I sat in my truck and I called 811 and I filed my claim to dig. And 48 hours later, I had my permit and I went back and finished the curb strip on that street. So that's where that came from. So Chappie has said that you can cut and paste. Thank you, Tom Kingery or Tom Riley. Comment. Yep, Tom, we got you in there. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to do this cut and paste. Let's go to participants. All right, Chappie, what do I hit Chappie to do that? Yep, Zaxxon says Rob's at that golden hour. His computer acts up. It is. Are we coming up on 2 hours? Yes, we are. It seems to do that. Oh, sorry, Bill. Hold on. I'm like, why is Bill down there? Such a. I'm telling you, Bill, it's been just one of those days.
Yeah, And it started last night. That's the thing.
It did.
Okay.
Yeah, county seat saying the same thing. They swear it's the eclipse, but you know, Frankie couldn't get on with his iPad. We could see him, but he wasn't there. Yeah, it's the Banshee messing with the computers. Oh, I like her. I like the little ghost. I like the little ghost emojis, Deb.
I know it's Saturday the 14th, the day after Friday the 13th. That's it.
Yes. Like I say, I'm happy I got through yesterday with no issues. All right, Grandma
Yeah.
Cases, if you guys are close to milestones, please let her know where I am. And I was happy to share you out. There you go. Yep, that's the safest way to do it, buddy Biggs. There you go. You must be a friend of the channel, which i.e. means subscribe, guys. But I like the way Silver Paws puts that, a friend of the channel. I like that. Alabama loves October. It's the only month you can pumpkin and that's bad. But I've never heard that one before. I like that one. Wow, Joe says it's already so cold there they had to get a fire going. Mark Henninger's here this morning. Good morning, Mark.
Buddy Big says it's not an eclipse. It's the shadow of the giant
There you go,
mothership
Lyle.
of our new
Okay.
alien overlords.
Chappie. Oh. Control C and then Control V. All right. I'm going to try this.
Okay, folks, get ready. Anything could happen next.
All right, I've got my stream pulled up on this computer.
Hi, Ed.
All righty, Bill, I'm trying something here. All right, there we go. There's my wow, that looks horrible.
Hi, Don. Just be cool.
Wow, Bill, I'm on the regular internet for my stream, and I look horrible.
Yeah, that's what I said. It just said that it's Charlie was looking better than you are right now. So, folks, if we're not back in a few minutes and you see our pictures on a milk carton, dial 911, please. I missed the eclipse of the sun. The moon was in the way. Okay, Jason.
Okay, I did Control C. And now let's go to Control V. Control V. Yeah, that just doesn't do nothing for me. I'm like Charlie. I must not be learning how to do this right. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Bill.
How many times have you had a woman say that to you?
What, that I don't know what I'm doing?
No, that doesn't do anything for me.
I'd respond to that, Bill, but we're on the Sunday morning stream.
I know.
All right, see, I don't understand how this Control C thing works.
No, somebody told me to try that one time,
up
and I
in the
couldn't get it to work
box.
either, so, or something. So.
But yet I've seen Tommy do it, and he loaded people for a giveaway right away.
Florida internet sucks, says Dan Smoking Treasures. It's not just there, it's everywhere anymore. Dan, there's just so many people on, it's just getting overloaded. He says he's going to send you some info and a tool to use it. So,
well, thank you, because I'd love to learn how to do it.
There you go, John.
Says it was frozen on his end.
I'm not on TikTok. I've been thinking about getting on there, but I don't know.
Bill, Troy's doing very well on TikTok. He's got almost 4,000 subscribers on TikTok.
No,
Good
John,
morning, Ed, flash in the pan.
He's getting more followers on TikTok.
There you go. Blistering says, if you have multiple devices, please pop over to Bill. If not, just hit the like button. There you go. Thank you, Blistering.
Yeah, well, I like now that I could, if I'm up here with you or somebody else, I can share it over in mine and get view time for it.
That's County Seat, I can do that. Stand by.
Angie and Rick Family Adventures, hello. You live on the land of bad internet. Remember the good old days of dial-up? Thank you, Marty.
I don't miss those days at all, Bill.
I don't either. I used to hate it. Be in the middle of downloading something and somebody called my house. You know, it's like, well, there went the down, you know.
But for those of us old enough to remember, you'll never forget that sound when that's connecting the
yeah.
All right, let me go back here and find county.
Diana says it's the Iranians. Ever since they got in the war with Israel, the internet's been bad. It could be a lot of things.
You know what? We laugh about stuff like that, Bill, but who the hell knows?
Yeah, I know. It could be true. Hi, Alicia. Thank you.
Country, put up a comment again, Country, so I can find you.
Yeah, TikTok is owned by the Chinese. That's why if you're in the military, you can't have it on your phone or your computer.
And county seat, there you go. All righty, we got that done. All righty, Bill, we've got one more race ready to go.
Okay.
These were the people that were in my Monday digs last week. Let's get those going. Pull them up.
Hi,
they're already up.
Welcome back.
So we'll shuffle characters one more time. Go to super full screen. And 3, 2, 1. Needs to be turned down a little. There we go. Well, guys, hopefully Mr. Charlie will have this figured out by next week. Him and I will work on it this week. Wow, now my screen's doing these weird things, Joe.
Yeah, I see that. It is at this end.
I didn't touch anything. There we go. All right, 30 seconds to go here, guys. Oh, I've got an ad on my own stream. I know, County, right? County Supervisor's right in the middle of this race. How bizarro. Only 10 seconds to go, guys. Everybody's piled up here. Mandy Sandy, Dirt Clod, Shannon, KCMD. Who's going to come here in the end? Who's pulling ahead there?
Oh, wait, who's pulling? Who's
pulling? Oh, it's all Mary. Miss Mary.
Congrats,
Congratulations, Miss Mary. Boom. Dennis Fish second, Dirt Clod Patty third. There you go, Autism Mary. I will contact her and send her a mystery silver coin.
Awesome.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Mary.
Listening Barnacle says, yes, Kelly, I miss coffee. You mean you miss it or
All
you
right.
miss coffee?
It was a close race there, Devil. Very rarely are they down like that. Mary's usually here in the mornings.
Hi, Can Do. How you doing?
Good morning, Can Do. Welcome, Martin Bishop. Guys, we have struggled through technical difficulties all morning this morning, but the show has gone on. Oh, we're trying it one more time, Bill.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, guys. Hi, everybody. Before I disappear. Oh, man. What's going on, Ed? This has been a interesting weekend for streaming for me. So
it's got to be gremlins from the World War II have come back. Something.
Well, Zaxxon just
Paz, if I could run that next week, Paz, I'm gonna get everybody's name that was in this stream today, so you will not have to be there next week, because since you were here this week and we've had so much problems with co-hosts, guys, I don't have today's stream built for running a race. So Paz, I will rewatch this stream and get everybody's name here. And if you wouldn't mind donating that for next week's race, if you would, that way everybody that's here will be eligible next week. And if you were here, that way you can have a chance of winning a 1 ounce ROM from Silver Paz. Thank you, Paz.
Yeah, not only that, the way the internet is, it could crash in the middle of the race right now. So it's like
Gregory Gibson says DIB stands for Dad, I'm back, LOL. And Just Be Cool says, did you notice the internet didn't have any troubles before Charlie shaved? They love you, Charlie. They love you.
Oh, man. Jason, the BC Treasure Trails babyface.
Ryan, I think you're right. He probably does feel like a yo-yo. Well, Charlie, have you found anything out at all?
That StreamYard, not very helpful. Zaxxon recommended going out and rebooting the whole router and see if that helped. And that's what I just did. I tried that.
Well,
so they had me StreamYard had me turn off the firewalls.
Charlie,
Say that again, Rob?
I went online, Charlie, and Streamlabs and StreamYard are two different companies. Streamlabs is an app you have to download. StreamYard is just a browser that you just click on their webpage. So you might want to go in and take Streamlabs out, because it is not the same as StreamYard.
I can't even find it to get rid of it. That's the problem.
Oh, shit.
That's not good. Oh, absolutely, Grandma Kay. We are definitely all blaming it on Charlie. That goes without a doubt.
Oh boy.
Charlie has broke the internet. He thinks he's Kim Kardashian, okay? He has broke the internet.
This ugly mug broke the internet, huh?
Well, Charlie, while we got you up for a minute, Bill's here. I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee.
Sounds good. I think I'm gonna save the internet right now, guys.
Save the internet. That's hashtag save
internet.
the internet. Uh-oh.
How's that? I don't want to give the internet a virus, so I'll wear this. Oh boy.
Ugh.
It might be a new computer coming. Thank you, Angie. Good. I can take this off then.
There's one thing, like your brother John said, put your computer back to the date before this all started. Like set it back a couple weeks. Sometimes that'll clear it up.
I am not that guy. I'm a guy that takes a hammer to it and see if that'll fix it. Hey, Frank the Looter8, how's it going? Thanks, Jamie. No, Shannon.
Grandma Kelly's asking if you're recreating yourself, losing weight and shaving.
Quit smoking, doing the weight loss thing, and shave my face. What?
Where was that? I gotta look back. It says, I think it was Shannon. Where'd it go? Shannon Dalton, does Gal have her drawers on your face, Charlie?
Oh, yeah, I read that. What's going on, Brian? You need to paint a smile on your mask, right? Well, I think this is the longest I've been on here without it crashing.
It is. You're not glitching or anything. That's good. It's coming through good.
That.
Yeah, John says, hey, we're past the 30-second mark before you slip.
Zach said once your credit card numbers, he'll fix it all up for you.
Oh, okay, yeah. The routing number and everything there, Zach. You got it, buddy.
Well, guys, like I said last night in Charlie's stream.
Hey, Mike.
I had one of my best metal detecting beach days yesterday this summer on a beach that I maybe only hit once a year. I was on St. Pete Beach, not Clearwater Beach. And I never went more than 50 yards because I had those two ladies from Kentucky that were my fan club, and they brought me luck. And I don't want to show everything until after my club meeting because, like I say, there's somebody at my club that bases on what he finds based on what I find, so he knows he has enough to beat me for the club meeting. But I do want to show something because I'm excited. I haven't found one of these in years, but that was one of my finds on the beach yesterday.
That is a cool looking
nice, Rob.
Silver?
It's a nice. No, it's got the nice crucifix with cross on it. It's got the INRI up there. It's a nice little Catholic crucifix. It's got the loop still on it, and I heard another sound for what I thought was probably the chain, but by the time I dug this out and showed it to the women and filmed my thing, I lost the other signal. But this was right at the waterline. It's the first crucifix I have found probably in 2 or 3 years. So that was just part of my multi-jewelry day at the beach yesterday. So it's going to be an interesting YouTube video, Bill. The first half will be the worst water metal detecting day I've ever had. And then the second half is going to be the next day, the best water metal detecting day I've ever had.
Yep.
It goes to show you never know.
Hi, Southern Relics.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Lewis.
Yep. Grandma Kay is just going to blame this whole thing on Charlie.
Yep.
Yeah, Ed, they changed their policy a few weeks ago, Ed, to start putting more ads and live streams, and you actually had to go into your settings and click off that. So this week I went online and I changed my settings to less ads and less revenue. I was explaining this to people because I make very little money off these live streams anyway, probably less than $1. So what do I care if I make 80 cents or 60 cents? So I clicked on less ads, but that still means we are still getting a few, but we're getting less than we were, I'm hoping. Oh, wow. Grandma Kay's asking Ken Do if he lost his monetization. I didn't see his comment on that.
What's that?
Why would that?
Wow, yeah, hot mess. John and I aren't far from you. It'd be a great group hunt.
There you go, guys. Tomorrow Susie's going to be on with a chance to win a Vulcan 360 pin pointer on November 1st. There you go. Susie Q's doing a giveaway.
Nice, Susie. Dan, PA Patriot, hello.
Danny and Shannon are clowning me because I reset the router and it seems to do the trick.
And you just froze.
Yeah, as soon as he said that, Bill, as soon as he said that, he froze up.
Well, there you go, Danny. There you go, Shannon.
Quit talking about it or you jinx it.
That's right.
Ken Do says all facial hair matters. Yes, it does.
Could you imagine one of those guys shaving? Scott and those guys? JP?
Yeah, one of their group did, Charlie. One of their group did on the live stream, on his live, and he looked completely different.
Was that
Good morning,
Thomas?
Miss Maria?
Was that Thomas that did that?
I can't remember. I wasn't there that night, but everybody was just talking about how much different he looked. He was no longer one of the bearded ones. Oh. Yep. Your brother says, Charlie, have you tried restoring your computer to a later date before you added that app? Charlie could not be Kim Kardashian because I am.
We already talked about that earlier, Rob, and Charlie said he'd take a hammer to us.
There you go. I let you answer that one, Bill. I might have trouble.
Gee, I'm behind the chat. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's right. I might have trouble this weekend, but you're always behind, buddy.
Yeah, it took internet problems for Charlie to get behind.
Yeah.
What's your excuse, Rob?
I'm Menardo.
Dan says Otis shaved. Okay. I knew it was one of them. Sheldon, what's up, buddy?
Morning, Looterate.
Mr. Bob Mazzulli.
Hi, Bob.
Very cool, Susie. She's building her jewelry. Very nice. Handmade jewelry. Very nice.
Mm. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Maria, hi.
Alice Wonderland, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, North Carolina.
Hey, Mike. Backbreaking metal detecting.
Oh, wow. Grandma Kay's doing the just eating meat diet. My neighbor is on that.
That's what I've been doing.
Really? Just flat out meat protein?
Yeah. Tommy from River Sticks bugged me into doing it. And it's been, I think I'm like on my third week, maybe. Yeah, pretty close to it. It's just meat, butter, and salt.
Yeah, those are three things every doctor tells you is really good for you, Charlie.
Well, if you look into it, though, if you really look, I didn't just jump onto it. I looked into it, seen a bunch of doctors on YouTube talking about it, and they debated back and forth. And it seems to be working pretty good. And my knee is not killing me no more. So that arthritis thing is helping out quite a bit.
Well, I will tell you, I will tell you that for 20 or 30 years, the guy that did the Atkins diet, Dr. Atkins, he was really poo-pooed and blackballed by the medical community when he basically said that it was carbs, not sugar, or not salt or calories, but it was carbs that was affecting storing fat in people's bodies. And he's been proved right because almost all your big popular diets now your South Beach diet, your Oprah diet, all your low carb diets, your meat diets are all based on the Atkins program.
Yeah. Plugs for Dave. Paco's been doing it a lot longer than me, and he's been doing really, really good with it.
Zaxxon, I can guarantee you this. If I brought a gold coin to the meeting, if I brought $1 gold coin to the meeting, he would come in next month with a $5 gold coin, and he would say he found it a block from his house, okay? Because that's the way he does it. Anybody who says that he's found 2 Morgan, so first off, guys, you can scour the internet with the hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos on there, and there is not a single YouTube video of a Morgan silver dollar being found in the state of Florida. I just don't know of one, okay? If there's one out there, please let me know, okay? So I can contact that person. But to have a guy tell me he's found 2 in the last 8 months in St. Pete, along with 5 Barber Habs, okay, all in St. Petersburg. This guy should be in national magazines, okay? And then you talk to his digging partner. When he put that first Morgan on the table, in 1889 Morgan he put on the table last summer, I went up to his digging partner and I said, were you with him when he dug that? And he turned to me, looked right at me, he goes, I've never even heard about that coin until I just saw it on this table. Now, I called Dalton, I called Charlie, I called Troy. Even if I find a silver freaking 64 Rosie, I'm excited and I call them and they get a text picture. How can your digging partner not know for 30 days that you found a Morgan silver dollar because you didn't tell him? Why didn't you tell him? Because it's effing bullshit is why you didn't tell him, okay? If your digging partner doesn't know you found a coin find of your... Folks, a Morgan silver dollar is your biggest find next to a gold coin and an 8 real, okay? There's not anything bigger for coin finds you can find in the United States besides those 3 coins. And if you find one and your digging partner and nobody else in your group of friends don't know that you found that coin, that's because you took it off your shelf in your cabinet. And I'm sorry I'm going on about that, but...
Fishing Frustration UK says, hello there, Rob. Says it's been a minute.
Good morning.
Edits by Goldie. Hello.
Wow, Buddy Big says, I can't grow a beard if it took me the rest of my life. Oh, wow. Ken Du says, YouTube took my monetization away for reused content, and I still don't understand it. Yeah,
really?
How do those people get away with just copying other people's channels and putting it on? Hon, you need help? Charlie's back.
What does he mean by reused, Scott?
That you posted somebody else's content on your channel.
Huh.
But yet, look at all these foreign channels. Remember, what's his name? The guy, the real big channel name, the guy that wears the ball cap that hunts with Noggin. Aqua Chigger. Remember, Aqua Chigger was in that big fight with YouTube because there was a bunch of those Asian channels that were using all his content and they were just rebranding it with their name, and they were getting hundreds of thousands of views and making a ton of money off Aqua Chigger, and yet he was the one they were thinking about throwing off YouTube. Aqua Chigger got in a big fight with YouTube.
Yeah, he had to fight really hard with them about that. I remember that. It was a thing. I feel like such a bobo. It hasn't dropped. Tommy at River 6. I'm sorry for blaming Melon. I'm not gonna say that.
Sheldon, you won the first race of the day. You did not have to be back here, Mr. Sheldon. So I'm putting up my email right now. Sheldon, send me your address and I will send you off your mystery silver coin. There you go, Sheldon. Oh, hang on. I wrote that wrong.
Mr. Joey Brown, how you doing?
Morning, Joey Brown.
Awesome, Jason.
All right, there it is. The second one's correct. Mr. Louis Villarreal is in here. Good morning, Louis. I'm sure you guys said hi to him. I'm only 6 minutes behind. Good morning, Bob Mazzulli. Show me Stacker. Oh, Grandma Kay, don't worry about work. It'll be there tomorrow.
Shannon says, if I find anything cool, text someone up.
Buddy Pig says, I'm on a special diet. Honey, I could have helped you.
I'll re-put that.
Oh, okay.
Flying Arrow Magnetics, how's it going?
Paul, we don't have our costumes. Now that Charlie's back, Charlie and I are gonna talk about that for Halloween.
Really? I'll be the brown Uncle Fester.
Wow, put that back on. Wow.
Or I can go, oh, wise guy.
I just took everything out because I went over there for a coffee break. Guys, we only have about 3-4 minutes before we wrap up. I want to say that
here. We got some races to catch up next weekend, buddy.
Yes. We only ran 2 today. So we will run several races. We will run several races for everybody that was here today. And if you can't make it next week, don't worry. As long as you were here today, since we couldn't run any races for anybody here today, we will run at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 next week of all the people that were here today. And you don't have to be here. We'll contact you if you're not here to win a prize. We will get you your prizes. Charlie, we have. Oh, that computer is completely locked up. It is the locked up internet day, Charlie.
I tell you what.
Okay, we did pass 80, Charlie, so we'll do a mystery prize next week.
Sounds good. Well, it sounds like we'll be doing 2 next week. Or 1 major one.
But before we leave real quick, guys, Charlie and I are going to be doing another big Christmas stream like we did last year.
Yeah.
No, let's put it right off the bat. We are not giving away another Knox 700 this year. Okay, sorry to say. Unless of course
I didn't say that. We'll see what happens, guys.
But anyway, we are going to be giving away some great prizes, guys. We had about 15 to 18 channels, probably about 2 dozen channels or a dozen and a half channels chip in some great prizes. Grandma Kay gave a great prize last year. Silver Paws, a lot of other people gave great prizes. If you folks, Charlie and I are setting up just one parameter, guys. If you offer a prize on our channel for our Christmas giveaway, I'm happy to accept it just under one condition. You have to have that prize in your possession. Nothing you order off the internet or you say you're going to get from this supplier. You know, the person that I talked about earlier that never came through with his prizes, they were supposed to deliver Charlie and I T-shirts to us and to people in their stream that won them. And those T-shirts have never come in yet. Okay. So you must physically possess your prize and know that you can ship it out. What we will do is we will put you will be in the listing, and we will put a link to your channel, and we will give your channel a shout out, and I'll do a community page, and you'll be shouted out there also, so it can get some exposure for your channel. But we would love to have more prizes. We had a channel donate like 7 or 8 of those yearly coin uncirculated coin packs. They were a great hit last year. They were easy to ship. You know, they sent me a box with all 8 of them in there, and I was able to ship them all out individually. Nothing too heavy, guys, like a roll of coins. That's just too hard and too, make it, if you want to make it a $50, you want to make it a gift card, whatever, be happy to accept it because Charlie and I are going to be doing a massive Christmas giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Last year, I mean, we had to do a race every few minutes.
Yes, we did. I think we had 26. I think we had 26 or 27 prizes we gave away last year.
That was pretty nutty. A lot of fun, though. Hope you guys are all there. Chance to win some.
I mean, we'll get with Park Rep Pat and coordinate. Marty, I know I'm behind on the chat, Marty, by 4 minutes. No, I brought it to the attention of the president, the vice president of our club, and they said if I don't have proof that they're doing it, it's an honor system, and they have to honor the honor system. And I'm not real happy about that. But
Joe says he'll put put an ounce of silver on that, Rob.
Thank you, Joe.
I hope you are there, Frankie. It was a madhouse party there, Shannon, but it was a lot of fun.
Guys, a lot of these chats, I'm at 11:20 right now, which means I'm 7 minutes behind the chat. Guys, when I do the duck races for this and I sit down this evening or tomorrow and I go back over and watch this whole stream, I'll take 3.5 hours out of my life and I'll rewatch this whole stream. I will read everybody's comments. I'll write stuff down if I missed out a good zinger or you asked a question that we didn't get to, and everybody will be in the race for next week.
Brian, Mr. B. Higgles, how you doing there, sir?
Morning, Higgs. Higgs was in our race this morning. Fishing Frustrations UK, welcome. I hope the guys said hi to you. I'm sorry I'm behind on the chat.
And prospecting, how's it going? I know you've been here.
Oh, there you go. Most of the first minute on it's always repost. Yeah, I don't understand that, SFLW. I don't understand that. There you go. Chappie says, just switch hats and beat each other. No, because if I take my hat off, you are not going to see a bald head under here, okay?
Give it. Give you $50. It's for a good cause.
For $50, we'll do the mohawk, Charlie.
You heard him. He said he'd do it.
I just got a big no from the other room on that.
Oh, man.
Hi, honey. Say hi to the room, honey.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
No, she says no.
Oh.
See, Shannon, look. Shave it. Shave it.
Hey, Rob and Charlie, I'm having surgery on my wrist next week. So if I'm here next weekend, I'll be responding a little slower. That's fine. That's fine. We're pretty slow ourselves here, Flying Arrow.
Buddy, we might have to get that money together so that doesn't happen. If you read his comment at 11:29 there, Rob. Bill.
Wow, my computer won't even let me get down to 11:29, Charlie. Backbreaking, have a good day. Hey, Nick Molnar. Nick popped in before we took off here.
Hey, Nick.
What about a reverse mohawk? No, Papal. She'd let me go with a mohawk before the reverse mohawk. Guys, I would not rule it out completely to ever do another fundraiser again for the food bank. What's the name of them, hun?
That is cool, Goldie.
Feeding America. Guys, we raised $770 for Feeding America during COVID.
Reverse mullet.
I wouldn't be opposed about doing that again. We might have to set the bar. We might have to set the bar a little higher. I said I'd shave my head for $100, and as soon as I said that, 10 seconds later, Clark's Cove put $100 in my account, and I was like, "Well, they just forced me to shave my head, then, didn't they?"
Yeah, that didn't last too long, did it? That challenge.
So, all right, guys, listen, we're at 11:30.
Well, I think on this one, Rob, we could do a $100 thing if you shave just half your head and go and try and get a permission.
I would do that. I would do that.
One eyebrow and half the head. Just
I would go to Clearwater Beach like that, Charlie.
No, knock on a door.
A reverse mullet. I like it. Edits by Goldie. Good morning, good afternoon, and we got to get going because we're on Marlin time, folks. Check out Mayor Videos. His stream is right now. Charlie, thanks for hanging in there. It looks like what you did here at the end worked.
Thanks, Jackson.
We'll get together during the week, Charlie, and test this out to make sure it works. Bill, thank you so much again. You kick butt, Bill. And we'll see you good people next week. And if Charlie's internet goes okay, we're going to run a crap load of duck races.
There you go. We'll be doing
Thanks,
that.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.